どうもこんにちは。それでは今日も、シャドーイングの方をやっていきたいと思います。今日は31から35までやっていきます。それでやっていきます。You can write here, you turn left. I have to glasses of reading. Robert can't come to with us evening, so he has to late. Last week, Dina broke her work to had to go hospital. I haven't gone to the doctor for ages. What to do is to get the new driving license. Karen doesn't have to work Saturdays. Why did you have to leave early? The account fixed my computers, so I will have to play a new one. Or the account fixed my computer, so I'm going to have to do a new one. Tom might have to late tomorrow night. Or Tom may have to late tonight. It's later than thought. I must go. Or I have to go. I haven't spoken to Sue for ages. I must phone her. Or I haven't spoken to Sue for ages. I have to phone her. Mark is a really nice person. You must be meet him. Or Mark is a really nice person. You have to meet him. I have to work for 8:30 by 5:30 every day. James has a lot of work. At the application job must be received after 18th May. Answer all the questions. You must be right to answer the e-link. We didn't have much time. We have to worry. You must keep the secret. You mustn't tell anyone. You don't have to do the turn back. I can do it myself. I promise I won't be tired. I must be late. I don't have to the meeting, but I think I'll go my way. I've got to work tomorrow. Or I have to work tomorrow. When I hasn't got to go on. Or when it doesn't have to go. Don't tell anybody what you say. You must keep the secret. We haven't got that much time. We must hurry. You must keep it a secret. You mustn't tell anyone. You must be very quiet. We mustn't making a noise. If you've got plenty of time, you need to hurry. Joe can't say, you need to go this. We don't need hurry. Paul and Sue decided to go to a restaurant. They reserved a table. But the restaurant was empty, or they needed to reserve the table. Everything will be okay. You needn't worry. Everything is okay. You needn't worry. Why did he get up at 5 o'clock? He needn't go up so early. He could have stayed in bed longer. He didn't need to get up early, so he didn't need to get up early, but it was a beautiful morning, so he did. You look tired. You should go to bed. The government should do more to improve education. Should we invite Stephanie to the party? Yes, I think it should. I think the government should do more to improve education. I don't think you work so hard. Do you think I should apply for the job? Yes, I think you should. You shouldn't believe everything all in the newspaper. You should apologize. You must apologize. Or you have to apologize. There's Tina. She should be here now. There's a price on the payroll. It should be just £50, not £3.50. That man on the motorbike should be wearing a helmet. Helen has been studying the hard exam, so she should be passed. There were plenty of the hotels in the town. It should be hard to find a place to stay. You missed the great party last night. You shouldn't come. Why didn't you? Why not have said it so late? You should have gone here long ago. I'm feeling sick. I shouldn't be there so much. She shouldn't listen to a conversation. It was private. You look tired. You should go to bed now. Went to bed late last night. You should have gone to the bed earlier. Do you think that you apply for the job? Jack ordered not to go to the bed so late. It was a great party last night. You were to come. You better study hard for exam. So she ought to pass. I insisted we should apologize. Doctor recommended that everyone should eat plenty of fruits. What do you suggest that we should do? Many people are demanding or the company should be done about the problem. It is essential to everything on time. It's essential to every on time. I instated the apologize. What do you suggest that we do? Many people are demanding that something be done about the problem. It's essential to everybody see on time. I insisted to apologize. What do you suggest we do? Or what do you suggest we do? Jane won the lottery. I suggested you should be a car with the emergency one. Or Jane was the lottery. I suggested you buy a car. Or Jane won the lottery. I suggested she bought a car. What do you suggest that we should do? Or what do you suggest we do? Jane was the lottery. I suggested that she should be a car with an emergency one. Or Jane was the lottery. I suggested that she buy a car. Or Jane was the lottery. I suggested that she bought a car. We have no job at present, but the situation should be changed that we contact you. Should the situation change, we will contact you. Shall we leave there now? No, I should wait. I'm going to now. It's the cold, yes, I should be the cold. I shouldn't sit up too late. I have to be early tomorrow. I have to meet them in 10 minutes. I better go now, I'll be late. Shall I take the umbrella? Yes, it's better. It might rain. We better stop at the petrol soon. With the tank is empty. The jacket look on you. You could buy it. I better not. It's expensive. You don't look very well. You better not go out tonight. I better not for concert tonight. I better go to the bank now. Or I better go to the bank tomorrow. It might rain. We better take an umbrella. It's late. You better go now. Or it's late. You should go. You are always at home. You should go out more often. It's a great film. You should see it. The film is started at 8:30. You better go now. You'll be late. It's time to go home. Or it's time for us to go home. It's late. It's time to went home. It's time to here. Why are they so late? This situation can't continue. It's time to do this about it. He's very selfish. It's time you realize that he isn't the most important person in the world. Jack is a great talker, but it's bad it's joking. I'm the 2周目 You go to the turn left. I have to the last reading. Robert Hancock results evening. It's just late. Released last week. The teen broke around the Tattoo Hospital. I haven't had to go to the doctor for ages. What do you have to do to get a new job license? Karen doesn't have to work this Saturday. Why did you have to leave early? The account to fix my computers, so I have to buy a new one. Or they can't fix my computer, so I'm going to have to buy a new one. Tom might have to fix it tomorrow. Or Tom may have to be late tomorrow. It's later than I thought. I must go. Or I have to go. I haven't spoken to Soon for ages. I must hold her. Or I haven't spoken to Soon for ages. I have to phone her. Mark is a really nice person. You must meet him. Or Mark is a really nice person. You have to meet him. I have to work for 8:30 for 5:30 every day. Jane has to travel out for her work. Applications to the job must be received the 18th of May. Answer all the questions. You must be right to answer in ink. You didn't have much time. We had to hurry. You must keep it a secret. You mustn't tell anyone. You don't have to tell Tom what happened. You can tell him himself. I promise I will be on time. I must be late. I don't have to be at the meeting, but I think I'm going anyway. I've got to work tomorrow. Oh, I have to work tomorrow. When has Helen got to go? Or when does Helen have to go? Don't tell anybody that would say. You must be keeping a secret. We haven't got much time. We must hurry. You must keep it a secret. You mustn't tell anyone. You must stay very quiet. You mustn't make any noise. You've got plenty of time. We needn't hurry. Joe can stay still. He didn't come with us. We don't need a hurry. Paul and Sue decided to go to a restaurant. They reserved a table. But the restaurant was empty, so needed to reserve the table. Everything will be okay. You needn't worry. Everything is okay. You needn't worry. Why he did get up 5 o'clock? He didn't go early. He could stay in bed no longer. He didn't need to get up early, so I didn't. He didn't need to get up early, but it's a beautiful morning, so he did. You look tired. You should go to bed. The government should be do more improved education. Should be invited to spending with the party. Yes, I think you should. I think the government should do more improved education. I don't think you should work so hard. Do you think there's a price for the job? Yes, I think you should. You should believe everything you read in the newspapers. You should apologize. You mustn't apologize. Or, you have to apologize. There's Nina. She should be here by now. The price on the package is wrong. It should be £2.50, not £3.50. That man on the motorbike should be wearing the helmet. Helen is studying the hard big exam, so she should be passed. There are plenty of the hotels in the town. It should be hard to find a place to stay. You missed the great party last night. You should have come. Why didn't you? Wonder what is late. This should have got long ago. I'm feeling sick. I shouldn't have ate so much. Should have listened to a conversation. It was private. You look tired. You should go to bed now. Went to bed late last night. Shouldn't go to bed earlier. Do you think I did the process job? Jack would not go to bed so late. It was a great party last night. You ought to come seriously to the hard exam. So she ought to pass. I insisted but she didn't apologize. Doctor recommended that everyone should eat plenty of fruit. What do you suggest we should do? Many people are demanding. People should learn about the problem. It's essential that everyone should be on time. It's essential to do everyone here on time. I insisted that people apologize. What do you suggest that we do? Many people are demanding on that something be done about the problem. It's essential to everyone is here on the time. I insisted to apologize. What do you suggest we should do? Or what do you suggest we do? Jane won the lottery. I suggested she should buy a car syndrome. Or Jane won the lottery. I suggested you should buy a car. Or Jane won the lottery. I suggested you buy a car. What do you suggest we should do? Or what do you suggest we do? Jane won the lottery. I suggested that she buy a car with the money she won. Or when Jane won the lottery, I suggested that she buy a car. Or Jane won the lottery. I suggested she bought a car. We have no jobs at the present, but if the situation should change, we will contact you. Should the situation change, we will contact you. Shall I leave now? No, I should wait a bit. I'm going out now. Is it cold out? Yes, I should wear a coat. I shouldn't stay out too late. You have to be early tomorrow. I have to meet Amy in 10 minutes. I better go now or I'll be late. Shall I take an umbrella? Yes, you better. It might rain. We better stop the petrol soon. My tank is almost empty. Just looks on you. You didn't buy it. I better not. It's too expensive. You don't look very well. You'd better not go out tonight. I better phone Chris, haven't I? I'd better go to the bank now. Oh, I better go to the bank now tomorrow. It might rain. You'd better take an umbrella. It's late. You better go now. It's late. You should go. You are always at home. You should go out more often. It's a great film. You should go to see it. The film starts at 8:30. You'd better go now. You will be late. It's time to go home. Or it's time for us to go home. It's late. It's a time we went home. It's a time that you're here. Why they're so late? This situation can't continue. It's a time you decide about it. It's very selfish. It's a time you realize that he is the most important person in the world. Jack is a great talker, but it's about time to decide just talking. はい、2週終わりました。いや、早いですね。早くてついていけないところがありますね。それでは、ご飯も炊けましたので、また明日やっていきましょう。それでは、バイ。